I think that there's really nothing quite like food to kind of cement a community together.
It's always been a real big blessing. Every time we see her, we just see absolute love. She shows it very well to all of us.
When we think about working toward unity of the body and getting people to work together and all of that is built on relationships. And Linda has a gift for cultivating those relationships and getting people to work and cooperate with one another.
What is Mama Linda to me? She's first of all my mother. She's the woman that picked me up out of the gutter and took me in when she didn't have to.
They would say this name, Mama Linda, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. They're like, wait, how do you not know Mama
Linda? Linda Olson, known as Mama Linda, has been creating bands since the days of Cornerstone.
Amanda worked at a skate park in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and she saw these kids that were coming there that weren't eating, and they were skating all weekend, and they, 11, 12, all the way up to teenagers. And so she started bringing spaghetti there every weekend, and just put a pot out on the table and leaving it. And she just made it so she could get, again, as much protein in it as she could for these kids that were being so physically active. And she said when the first time she put it out there, they didn't know what to think. And every week, every Saturday, she put a pot of spaghetti out on the table for these kids. And that's how she ended up basically raising 5 of them. They ended up coming home, and she homeschooled 3 of them and helped a couple more get through school. And
can't imagine where she got that idea from.
yeah, gee, I don't know.
That's just,
I don't know.
all kinds of crazy.
And she's the one that got me started in doing this feeding thing.
Yeah.
She's the one that got us into Cornerstone the first time. So
Mama Linda's Kitchen Road Dog Cafe actually owes its start to Amanda.
yeah, it does. Everybody's lives, and through Cornerstone and now Audio Feed. Like Sean and Jay from the Arkansas stage. We always camped on the lake in the big army tent, the mesh tent.
Yep, you're us.
Huh?
You're us in our white tent.
We were
Yeah.
just talking about it earlier,
Yeah.
actually.
And then they would be on the top of the hill with their that little narrow strip of land next to the porta potties and their little Arkansas wood thing, and we sat and watched them for years. And finally Amanda said, well, why don't you come and eat with us? And she invited them to come and eat with us, and I started talking to Sean, and he was like, he goes, I've been watching you for years. And I was like, we've been watching you guys for years, and now we're doing Audio Feed with them. I mean, it's just crazy. Sean Hayes, I met him the very last night of Cornerstone.
Ever.
Yeah, at the Flatfoot concert. Never knew him before.
Wow.
And I was exhausted after cooking in 105-degree heat that whole week. And he gets into the Flatfoot concert. I'm sitting on the table in the back ready to die. And he throws his bag on the table and starts getting... He was shooting off those confetti guns, and he asked me to watch his bag. And then afterwards, because he's very hyperactive, and he calmed down a little bit, and we started chit-chatting, and he goes, oh, you're Sean, oh, you're Mama Linda. And we were like, I've heard about you for years. And Dougal, I saw him for years and years and years at Cornerstone. And watched him from a distance, Knew that there was something about that kid. And now he's a big part of my life. And
Emphasis on big.
big, yeah, emphasis on big.
Just saying.
But we did not meet until the last year of Cornerstone, too.
At the time that the announcement that the last Cornerstone Festival would be coming, The Asylum crew decided we weren't done with whatever Cornerstone Festival was giving us yet. And whether we were by ourselves in the middle of a cornfield with a tent, or whether we found another festival to go to, we were going to find something, keep doing what God started with us. And one of the people we reached out to is Mama Linda, and asked what she thought about the Asylum setting up at her farmhouse. And she loved the idea. By the time Cornerstone Festival came around, Mama Linda had decided that she's also going to do her annual hog roast in conjunction with that. And over the course of the week of Cornerstone Festival, for the last Cornerstone Festival, one by one, individuals and groups just said, we want to be part of it, we want to be part of it, we want to be part of it. And something that we started in an effort to just, we want to keep honoring God with what He started in us, He turned into a whole other beast of its own. And one thing led to another, and we had Audio Feed.
At the Audio Feed Music Festival, it started with the Asylum Ministry and musicians that Linda fed, and people who knew and loved Linda, and it all grew from that. And the impact that she's had on the subculture community, the subculture music community, it comes from a genuine place that it's the kind of compassion and gift and burden for the lost and for the hurting and for the separate that just can't be felt. There's no substitute for somebody who genuinely cares.
I remember in either 2008 or 2009, me and my drummer were touring across country on our way to Cornerstone. We remember we had car problems the whole way, our funds were getting more and more meager, and so were our meals on the way. I remember after we played our show, how we just really felt like we had very little left, and that is actually when I met Linda, I think. And I just remember going into a little trailer and having just pulled pork sandwiches, and at the time it was some of the best food I remember tasting.
Mama Linda has been somebody that has been so pivotal in the general music scene for us when it comes to hospitality, generally showing support and care for how we feel, how we are fed, how we are spiritually taken care of.
So we take the same basic menus and use them every year. So we have a Mexican night, a sandwich night, which means hamburgers, hot dogs. We have an Italian night and a pig roast night. I am stepping back a little bit. So Tony is stepping more into this, and he's taking care of this and getting this all figured out. And I handed the folder over to him, so we're trying to be more organized and put things on a spreadsheet this year so we know what we use.
Are we doing hamburgers, hot dogs? Is that,
yep.
Okay.
And April's going to come up with some kind of a vegetarian thing to have with that meal.
Okay.
She didn't say. She wants to do sloppy lentils with the pig.
With the pig? Okay, because I know at some point I had that on one of them. I couldn't remember. It said sloppy lentils on something.
I
just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that is a big favorite, so we want to serve it again.
So it's here somewhere. That's Italian night. That's sandwich night.
Because it tastes like sloppy joes. You can't even tell the difference. Yeah. They're amazing.
It was here somewhere. I have it on my stuff, but is she gonna do something like the black bean burgers, or is she just gonna do? Oh, here it is. Vegan sloppy lentils right here.
Yeah.
Sandwich night.
Yeah. So that will be on pig night because that is like the closest to a pulled pork sandwich.
Okay, pig night. So I can take that off and put that over on pig night instead, because right now I have it on sandwich night.
Right.
Well, I guess that's. So we'll do hamburgers, hot dogs, watermelon, veggies and dip, and chickpea curry. Is that a question mark or?
No, that's not a question mark.
That's for sure.
What she wants to do.
Okay, and then April will do something as far as veggie.
Like a burger or
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Maybe even a chili. A vegan
Yeah, because
chili.
there's vegan chili on here. It's here. I know that. So
She
I
found some new recipes too that she's gonna try.
Okay. Well, I think, like I said, this year, working it with your menu and then allowing April and I next year to kind of play with it and,
Yeah.
this way make it kind of our own with you still, head of the kitchen, but us more the shoulders of
Right.
what's going on as far as the kitchen. So we need to order the hamburgers and hot dogs and then the buns, right?
Yep.
Okay, so buns, how many
This is where the Holy Spirit comes in.
do you think, okay, any idea
Thursday
on,
nights are a crapshoot.
Okay.
Because that's when everybody's coming in.
okay,
That's when I traditionally did the pig roast.
right, so
But we're not
tons of
doing
people
it.
showed up.
Yeah, but not really. Not compared to the last night of the festival. Because then I'm feeding 3 times more.
True.
We need to plan bigger meals
As the festival goes
as
on.
the festival goes
Yeah.
on. It grows.
How many? You said you got 300 pounds for the
Pig.
pig.
And I'm also gonna get a couple turkeys. 100 hamburgers and 100 hot dogs.
100 apiece is what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Yep, that sounds good
So
to me.
okay, so we'll do 100, which means we'll need at least enough buns to do that. Plus, we're gonna need buns down here on
For the sloppy lentils.
sloppy lentils and the pig, right? Or we're doing so. It's basically gonna be like pulled pork, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna be pulled pork. So
For the pig.
so we can get dinner rolls.
Do you want to do dinner rolls?
What do you want? If the bread goes. The kids love bread.
Yeah, well, see, I'm
That goes
thinking if we do, I like pulled pork on a big
Bun.
big Kaiser bun,
Okay.
personally.
Yeah.
Because then it's got enough to be able to hold the barbecue sauce and all the juice and everything comes from the pig. Because we both know Rodney makes that pig just amazing.
Yeah.
So, I think if we're wanting to serve it as a sandwich, go with a little bit, we don't have to go with a Kaiser bun, but a little bit bigger bun than we would for, say, the hamburgers. We can go with your standard hamburger buns for your hamburgers, but I would do just
See, the first night I serve it, I don't serve it on a bun. I serve it with like dinner roll
okay.
as just pulled pork. That's just,
And then you come back.
it doesn't mean that's the way we have to keep doing it. We can offer it 2 ways. You can just get
The meat
a
Or-
dinner roll, or you can get meat in a bun.
and have it be 2 in the same.
It's up to you. Or we should ask Rodney what he wants to do.
Yeah, honestly, because it's
And
kind
then
of
we also do coleslaw.
coleslaw on this night. Yeah, it's the creamy coleslaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I do both because the vegans. We have about a dozen band kids that are gluten intolerant, so we have to offer
Something.
like a crock pot with gluten-free noodles, spaghetti sauce, or and then I have to offer gluten-free pancakes every month.
So if we're looking at under 15, I could almost shorthand those. I have no issue with, having the batter on the side, and when I get a gluten-free call, just bam, they're off the grill for them.
Just so you know, I don't use any vegetable oil. We only use canola oil or olive oil because there's a few soy allergies out there. So it's just easier.
Olive oil is all I usually cook with in my own cooking.
That's
so that's
good.
the best thing to
Yeah.
cook with. So
We
it's-
do bring a little canola oil. But
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
For me, I usually just use olive oil.
So we
That's
need to
nice.
put down 2 gallons of olive oil and a gallon of canola oil. Since we're making the shopping list at the same time.
What all goes into your skater spaghetti?
3 meats.
3 meats.
Hamburger, bacon with the grease,
Mhm.
and sausage. And then I put everything but the kitchen sink in that. Zucchini and onions and green peppers. Do one that's a meat-free version and then I'll just add more vegetables to that.
Okay.
Whereas I'll just do a little bit. But it's nice we've got mushrooms. I can never afford mushrooms. The fridge and stuff is in the storage unit. We need to get all that
Doing
out.
this in 2 separate orders. So we're gonna put in our first order. The second order is gonna come in on what? Friday or Saturday? Do you remember?
Friday.
Second order's gonna come in on
The
Friday.
first one's coming in Wednesday.
Wednesday, right? So we'll have.
So Wednesday we can start prepping food.
Right. So we'll have everything for Thursday and Friday on our Wednesday truck. Okay, and then Friday when our truck comes in, we'll have Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay, I'm getting tired. It's probably starting to show. I'm getting tired, and I've got probably about 8 more, not 10 more hours left.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting. That Monday breakdown breakfast, and Mom and April earlier were Skyping when I left to figure out what April was going to do for the vegan side of everything. I have early mission day Thursday done for sandwiches, hot dogs, whatnot. And then we had to discuss on whether Saturday, and for Friday and Saturday, if we were going to do Italian night or Mexican night. So I'm trying to figure that out with April and then what we have as far as inventory already. So I'm not sure what they actually decided earlier, but I haven't had a chance to talk to her.
Granny, lots of pita chips for hummus. So all the snacky stuff that I'm used to getting from the food bank, they didn't have this year. Where's the paper
Besides
towel?
feeding all the bands, Mama Linda has provided the official merchandise of AudioFeed Music Festival through her screen printing company called Ugly Lily. She has done this since the beginning of AudioFeed, if not longer.
Is kind of showing me that I need to be training up more people to do hospitality. So one of the things that I'm trying to do is honor God and let go of the reins.
Yeah.
And let it happen. It's not always easy to understand what it is you're supposed to let go of.
Yeah.
But I've been getting that message clearly all spring to let go. I'm praying for more direction and audio from this year that shows me what it is that I'm to let go of. This is going to get wet and noisy here in a minute. It's slippery, so you got to get that greasy stuff off so the emulsion sticks. These are all the ones that I've gotten done so far. I got one more plain white one that I got to burn for Jacob, jukebox.
Oh, yeah.
A crick in the neck.
Yeah.
We're going to do some of those shirts.
Cool.
So, and then go around that way. Oh, that's dirty. So that's what I'm working on down here with the vinyl cutter. These are the t-shirts, the main t-shirt this year. These are all the different screens. All the screens to put this really beautiful design that Ashley did together. Of a storm cloud. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then that's the back, the line-up sheet.
There's still more work to be done after arriving at Champaign County Fairgrounds. The area designated for the Road Dog Cafe needs to be set up and prepped so that bands can come and eat, and Mama Linda and her crew can feed them. There's also many supplies that need to be brought in, not just for Road Dog Cafe, but for some of the stages to provide to the bands that they serve.
And I still feel like we forgot something.
I had it turned before it's on downhill. It's going to hopple over.
Radon or Arkansas?
It's the radon and the hot sheets, more drinks and water.
Tony, is there a way to back up over this? We got one dolly.
The golf cart, well, where's the flat cart?
Come now and join the feast. From the Vegas to their least. Come now and join They will help on the other side too. Okay, so.
Come on, you weary, your heavy load. Lay down your burdens, find rest for your soul. My yoke is easy, my burden is kind. Take yours upon me, you can take
Yeah, throw the passes. We're going slow. I used to work at Culver's. I know how to run these workshops.
Come on, you help you along, you can lay down long way to go, but we try that's growing bright further rest for your soul.
She's already filled it. Imagine her to build it. Oh, you want a little salt with that? What is it? This is weird.
The Road Dog Cafe serves breakfast and dinner to the artists, the staff, and the volunteers of Audiophile Music Festival. It's also the hospitality area for folks to come relax and fellowship throughout the day.
Do you have permission to record me, sir?
I really appreciate Mama Linda and everyone at the Road Dog Cafe. Sometimes when you're on the road, there's really nothing like a good hot meal made with a little bit of love to really make you feel just a little bit of home when you're out for a while.
So we were already connected, like before we ever met. And just to know that was like, it felt like a divine appointment thing, you know? And like, that was the way she met me, was running around barefoot in the pit. And then it wasn't long before I got that phone call. And I'm holding my tiny newborn in my arms, and I'm answering my phone. I'm like, hello? Hey, hon, I need your help. She's like, we're gonna meet at the farmhouse this year, even though there's no farms. We're gonna start putting together shows. I need your help. I'm like, you know what? I can't do that. I just got a newborn. There's no way I can.
You're the one doing the video about the Mama Linda's kitchen, are you?
Love you. I want to help out, maybe a little closer to that time I can talk to you, but I can't commit to anything. Well, you just pray about it. That was pretty much the first conversation. The next conversation was, I really need your help. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't put together things, and this is turning into like a festival. All I'm thinking is, there's no cornerstone. Nobody's going to drive out in the middle of nowhere to come to the farmhouse. Oh yeah, you'll get your... But that's like a matter of I would probably let them know. I can't do that. I've got a newborn, I've got other responsibilities. I'm the only one working in my family. I need you guys. I can't be jumping off to every weird thing that you guys want to do. And so I was totally uncommittal.
Get it to the 325 and then we can throw our pig in, because once we open this thing and all, it's going to catch fire and we're going to have a big fiasco with that. We're going to have to have somebody just manning the fire.
And by the way, how are we going to get over there?
Table by table?
I was thinking maybe slide it on the golf cart somehow. Back it over here.
Yeah, we could do that.
Those nights where I would show up at 2 o'clock in the morning and she would wake up, wouldn't say anything, would make a cup of coffee, make sure I got something in my stomach, and then gave me that look of, all right, time to talk. What's going on? You know, she meets me with the warmest embraces. You know, she supported me. She put up with my crap over more years than I care to admit to. She took my children in with no questions asked.
She kept calling, and finally one day she goes, this is actually turning into like a real festival, Sean. And this is a fulfillment of something God told me I would do. And I need your help, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing either. She goes, yeah, but you can help. And I believe God wanted me to connect with you, and I believe this is why. And eventually, in prayer, I was like, I kind of believe it too, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'll help you in whatever way I can. And then I found out Glenn Kaiser was already committed, and we had a couple other people committed, and Asylum was going to be there, and we had the start of something. It was still going to be at her house, so I was totally like, nah, there's no way. And then all of a sudden, she calls me up one day and she goes, we were just offered for free, aside from paying for electricity and stuff, we were offered the Champagne Fairgrounds. At that point, I knew everything changed. And all I could think about was that kid walking in with a handful of dollars in his pocket, feeling lost, feeling like I don't belong anywhere else, and all these other festivals that I had been to. I was just like, I can't let it die. I've got to do everything in my power, and really not my power, God's power. We've got to see miracles happening right now, or we're going to see this disappear, and another generation won't have a chance to see this happen.
already let you guys know we're going to bite into the sandwich.
So, designate a couple containers just for scraps.
If anybody has a dog,
She means the world to me. And I'd do anything for her. I love you, Mom.
Audio feed wouldn't exist without Mama Linda, and the countless memories that we all have of sitting around a heaping plate of awesomeness that Mama Linda created, and just building relationships with amazing people. It's a truly incredible gift that woman has.
What that little act of love can do for someone is really huge. And just want to thank Linda and Road Dog Cafe for everything they do.
People who genuinely care are few and far between, and Linda is most certainly one of them.
This is a revolution!